Valorant is coming soon, and we're here to give you a breakdown of what this game is all about. Valorant is a new competitive tactical first-person shooter from Riot Games, the developers of League of Legends. The game is fast-paced, intense, and hyper-competitive, blending many elements from other popular FPS titles including Counter-Strike, Overwatch, Rainbow Six Siege, and more. If you're a fan of the genre or looking for a new high-skill game to learn, you should definitely check out Valorant, and here's why. Valorant is a free-to-play 5v5 competitive shooter for PC, in which two teams alternate between offensive and defensive rounds in a 1-to-13 set. The gameplay primarily draws influence from tactical shooters like Counter-Strike Global Offensive and Rainbow Six Siege. It places a heavy emphasis on its deep gunplay, which demands precision, speed, and awareness from the player in order to succeed.
I see the spike.
One enemy remaining.
Each match in Valorant is split up into two phases, offense and defense. When your team is on offense, your goal is to bring an item called the spike into one of the defender's objective sites and plant it there. The defending team's goal is to stop the attackers from planting the spike and defuse it if it does get planted. If the spike detonates, the attackers win. If time runs out or the spike gets defused, the defenders win. Either team can also win by wiping out all 5 members of the opposing team. There's no respawning during rounds in Valorant. The goal is to be the first team to win 13 rounds in total. Teams swap sides after the halfway mark in the set, giving everyone a chance at both offense and defense. At the start of every round, there's a buy phase, which is a period of time for both teams to plan their attack and also purchase their gear for the round. The amount of currency you have to spend on your loadout depends on your performance in the previous round. There are many factors that will help you gain currency faster, including win streaking, kill counts, spike plants, and more. Teams can also share currency to help each other out if someone is lagging behind. You can choose to spend as much or as little of your currency as you'd like, with the remainder carrying over into the next round. The heart of Valorant lies in its gunplay. The game demands pixel-perfect aim and quick reactions, which at first may feel unforgiving to newcomers. Learning the unique recoil patterns for every gun in the game is essential to mastery. The recoil system and tight hit detection create a challenging blend that's both difficult to learn and rewarding to master. Overall, it will feel incredibly similar to fans of Counter-Strike, with many of the guns in Valorant mirroring those of Counter-Strike almost exactly. Similarly to Counter-Strike, guns in Valorant are split up into several categories: pistols, shotguns, SMGs, assault rifles, snipers, and machine guns. The first round of a half will always have you starting with pistols, but as you build currency throughout the match, you'll be able to afford some of the stronger weapons. At any given time, you can hold one pistol, one primary gun from any of the other categories, and one knife, which is given to you for free and used for melee attacks. Players will likely gravitate to 1 or 2 preferred guns, but Valorant encourages you to swap your loadouts frequently and catch your opponents off guard by buying differently than they'd expect you to.
Remaining.
One of the key features that sets Valorant apart from other tactical shooters are its agents. Agents are the playable characters in the game that each hail from a different part of the world and possess their own style and personality that can be expressed through their unique abilities. While this might sound similar to a hero shooter like Overwatch or Team Fortress 2, Valorant is quite different in the sense that the agent's abilities are secondary to the gunplay. Abilities are designed to provide additional utility rather than being your primary method of attack. Good gunplay and map awareness will always beat out the use of abilities, but mastering all 3 at once gives players the opportunity to express themselves creatively in-game and build their own unique playstyle. Each agent has 3 abilities in total: 1 signature ability and 2 secondary abilities. Your signature ability is given for free at the start of each round, and is usually refreshed by either a cooldown or kill counter. Your 2 secondary abilities need to be purchased during the buy phase. Some of them can hold multiple stocks at once depending on the ability. Fans of Counter-Strike will find many of the agent's abilities are similar to utility items in that game, such as Phoenix's Curveball, which functions like a flashbang, or Brimstone's Incendiary, which is similar to a Molotov. Each agent also has an ultimate ability, which charges by accumulating kills, deaths, spike plants, and other various methods. These ultimate abilities are powerful tools that open up a variety of different strategies. Unlike a game like Overwatch though, ultimates are not necessarily tools that guarantee a win in a fight. They're stronger than your base abilities, but not in a way that can dramatically swing a team fight in either direction. Ultimates also don't carry over in between halves, so make sure to use it if you've got it.
10 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Valorant is a bold new addition to the FPS genre with a great deal of competitive potential. It combines fan-favorite mechanics and gameplay elements from a number of other titles in the genre, and wraps it all up in striking visuals that are smooth, stylish, and dripping with personality. While its core gameplay draws much more from tactical shooters like Counter-Strike than it does from hero shooters like Overwatch, Valorant will likely appeal to all fans of the genre. Its hardcore focus on gunplay comes with the trade-off of being somewhat inaccessible for FPS newcomers. However, those players may still find enjoyment in the game's undeniably cool sense of style and airtight mechanics. Overall, Valorant is a game designed for the absolute hardcore, players who are driven by competition and seek a rewarding challenge. If you fall into that category, you'll probably find a lot to love in Valorant. Riot has built a fantastic foundation for the future of competitive shooters, one that we hope to see blossom into the next big thing for esports. Are you going to give Valorant a shot? Let us know in the comments. And for more news and coverage, keep it here on ESPN Esports.